Tuesday, Thursday.
We will have workout dance classes now on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6:30 to 8 o'clock. So the first 30 minutes is like a 20 minute workout, and then at 7 o'clock it'll be a 45 minute workout. Yes, sir. It is free.
Yeah, well, that's great. Thank you. And that's God.
No, it's gonna be here.
Thank you. All right. Museum. Anybody? Yesterday they had a museum report, so it was good that we had that, or not report, but a Veterans Day program. We had a phenomenal speaker who was a local guy, Mr. Richardson, Captain Richardson, who was a Top Gun. He was one of the guys who flew the fighter jets off the from here. Yeah, Fort Jordan. They live at it. He's from Louisiana. Yeah, he's from Louisiana. He lives here. He goes to First Baptist. So he's pretty accomplished, and he's still teaching. So that was pretty cool to hear his story. Anything else? Anybody in the audience have anything at this time? All right. Miss Hood, go ahead.
Where is this place located on Hood's Hill? City Point.
Where is it located? It's behind. You pass by your house, you turn right, and then you'll go on that one way in, one way out street. By Hayes,
they were in
by Mr. Ingram House, you hit that loop, and then instead of turning and going back out, there's a street that goes back around and down, and that's where it is. It was a cable up. It used to be a cable up, but it's down because they've been in and out of that area.
So is it just going to you're just going to buy it and let it sit there, or are you going to do something with it?
So that's the key. It's a lot that could be done. It's a lot that you could go back and sell it. You could do whatever. The opportunities are endless. Right now it's a mix. I've been down there walking, so it's nothing down there now, but the opportunity to buy it for $100.
Well, I noticed that here in this city, the children don't have anything. It's always about the adults building this center, that center, this place, or whatever. But when is there going to be something for the children? So that's my consideration.
We'll take it, man. We got an idea on something, but we gotta wait for some stuff to happen on the other area, not that area, but demolition of this house may provide some opportunity to put some stuff up for kids, green space, that type of thing. That way people can play, our kids can play around.
And I'm open to participate in whatever for the children.
Yes, ma'am. You Miss Camara, but she got some stuff that she's doing with kids. So speaking of which, basketball sign up, that's something that we'll be doing. So I don't know if you can hoop, but we'll love to have you try.
I used to hoop in school.
All right. Yes, ma'am.
I'm cheating.
Yes, ma'am. Miss Mary?
Yes, he said eventually the ambulance service gonna be ending because of the grants, right? We don't have enough money.
Oh, well, I didn't necessarily say that, but they said December the 1st, if they don't get any additional funds, that they're gonna close the doors. I got a meeting with some people soon. We'll see how that goes. But as of right now, I don't know that's what they put out as far as the ambulance service, and that's Pickens County Ambulance Service, not North Star itself. North Star is a non-profit organization, and that's how they ran it. But Pickens County Ambulance Service wouldn't have any funds and didn't meet the needs, and it stemmed back when the hospital closed. And like I said, once they call volume went down, they didn't have enough folks to go out. So there are some talks. There have been messages sent. I talked to representatives from not just our district, but other folks' district, because we ain't unique. They have the same problem in the state. But locally, I'm hoping that a resolution comes quick.
Okay, that's like, what month the meeting's supposed to be? Do you
It's
know?
gonna be this month. We ain't got but 2 more.
Okay, the reason I was asking, like for example, if the public and the surrounding areas would have to get together in order to keep one, at least one ambulance service, how much would it cost?
So that's a good question. I don't know the answer to it. I know they base their profit off of six medical calls per day, and so after them 6 calls per day, that's when they break even. So we looked at some when we first got in office because that question came up before this ambulance service shut down, and we ran the numbers and it was $524,000 per year that it was gonna cost 3 years ago to do an ambulance service. Now you can add probably another half. I mean, you add another 200, well not 200, maybe another $50,000 to that, based on how things have gone up and down. And right now, we don't have the money as a city to generate $500,000 for and that's just one person. I think that was one person, or maybe 2 people, 24 hours. That was 2 people, 24 hours. So you know, we trying to build our own, and we're gonna send some of our. I'll tell you this: as far as Aliceville, I can only speak to what Aliceville can do. I can't speak to what everybody else is doing. But the council has spoken, and I have spoken with our fire chief, and with and we have some plans to send some people to some classes to get basic trainer classes. It's about a 12-week course. Some of our first responders, firefighter folks, if we find some more funds, we may offer it as a grant and let people apply and then pick the best candidates to move forward. And then that way, at least you got the basic, and then you can go get your paramedic by doing some clinicals somewhere else. But we're trying to think beyond December the 1st, maybe even renting, not renting, but offering our area as a service bay, one of these buildings, and let them set up and just have a spot. We open to anything, but we trying to cross our fingers and hope that what we got keeps on going, or that the county comes up with something different.
Okay, that's why I was asking. And then it's like if you need the community
Yes, ma'am.
and the citizens to help with this,
Yes, ma'am.
sometimes we ask for help sometimes.
Yes, ma'am. As soon as whatever becomes public and what the final result is, we're gonna push it out there and ask me whether that's. I mean, we still probably need to go to what's that place called, Montgomery, and talk to them folks, but we can't wait to then because they don't meet till January.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying, we got some stuff we got to do now, and then we go to Montgomery and talk to them and tell them how effective we've been with what we got, and tell them we need some more money to keep being strong instead of begging for them to save us because we know what happened last time.
Yeah.
So.
Ms. Mary too, I heard the Green County ambulance service staff, and obviously they came to that meeting. I'm sure you were here because you come to a lot of them. And it was kind of heated between Pickens and Green, and of course it would be. We all continue to try to use Pickens, but the Green County ambulance service, I mean, he reached out to me today and he said, please let everybody know that whatever happens December 1, his plan is not to let Green County ambulance service go anywhere. So that doesn't help our north neighbors, but they're 20 minutes from us.
And what I'm saying, just being honest, I know.
And that would be better than another scenario.
Right. And just
Right. They'll keep the cost for the game.
Okay, I got that part.
I mean, even Mr. And I hate to say this for every bit of time, I'll mention this because Councilman Wilder mentioned this. We even looked at and discussed in depth yesterday about, hey, can we get a stretcher and then put folks on the car and move them to the life flight location? But the liability that we have with our insurance won't cover us and then it won't be a city of Adamsville, it'll be the city of whoever is on this country. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, we looked at that as we're trying to think out of the box for some stuff, but you know, sometimes we just got limitations on certain things. We got to find another way around it. Just look at it.
And another thing that we looked at, I guess, a couple of years ago, maybe going to, all the mayors and saying that, this is a necessity, so, I mean, they may have to do that.
We did that.
If the city,
They ain't
it's either you, everybody chip in and you get taxed, or we lose the ambulance service, so I mean, just whatever you want. I mean, sometimes you're gonna have to sacrifice some things in order to get some things, so, it just, what do you really want and what do we really need,
And
Careful ball.
speak
We done that, remember?
I think we talked about it,
Now, we were paying on it, and the other cities, municipalities did not pay.
but it was not a tax. You're talking about like
I know what
a
tax was.
tax,
Right.
extra tax,
But we,
not a,
the city of Adamsville was paying on it.
Right.
So I think I'm gonna say this.
They weren't doing nothing.
So this is good discussion, but I don't want us to
Right.
for the brevity. But there was an assessment that we had to pay, and we were paying our $4,000 almost assessment, about $3,900 a month assessment from the time of April all the way through. That we found out in the middle of the year that we had to cut some other stuff in order to pay. Some folks couldn't pay it, and that's part of why we're here, because they said they couldn't afford it. I'm not gonna get into who could. You talk to them and find out yourself. Adamsville did, and we budgeted this year to pay for what we could. Now what they're asking to do is a $15 assessment on all car tags. To pay for they're asking to pay for one ambulance. So that's that was an option, but that was just gonna purchase one, and that was gonna be a one-time thing. But we're now in a situation where we needed something longer. So the only, and actually I hate to say that, but the only fair tax is a sales tax. Is you can do it or you can not do it. You buy it or not buy it. And I'm not saying that I'm whatever, but if we really want a hospital or ambulance service and we want to pay for it, then we're gonna have to put our money where our mouth is. And I said this at the hospital thing, and I say it again. If you want it, you got to pay for it. And I know we're in poverty area. You can do land tax. You can do all kind of. I know that's a bad word too, but at the end of the day, if we want the stuff that we ask for, somebody got to pay for it.
All right.
So it's some grant money out there, but it ain't all like that.
Get some folks working some work.
That's
So,
what I was trying, that's what I was saying.
So like I said, but a grant want to see that you're doing so. So we still gotta do something on our own first, and then they'll supply extra, but they're not gonna give you money to start up. They're volatile.
That's why I was saying, we as citizens, we don't have to do something. Just let us know.
I will. Hey, next meeting, I'm gonna have some information for you. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I'm gonna have some information for you.
You can take her with you. Can.
I better not take you with that.
You can't take her with you.
I got one other person I'm gonna take with. Miss Ball, you got something so we can. You got something, Mr. Wild?
Yeah, my next show.
I just want to say, before you say,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
just want to say, thanks to the, police department, and thanks to the fire department, thanks to the first responders. They have been amazing, in what we've been dealing with our son. They've been to our house on numerous occasions, so, God just manages to work things out at the right time, so I just want to thank y'all for all y'all done and continue to do. Thank you.
Yeah, so, the one about the ambulance service, I agree, everybody keep their tank full of gas, but I have a system, and that, I know other people to keep your tank full of gas is fine, but everybody can't sit up in no car. You gotta lay somebody down sometime, so that's what we be working on. Tank full of gas can't help nobody that can't ride in no car. We need to be spaced out on the stretcher. I ain't never seen that work yet, but that could happen. You can't put nobody, that's the case, we don't need to call them, we just go in the car. But what the people that came in the car, they not hurt their back and do more damage to them, kind of set them up. And they can't settle. So we consider that. That's what I was about yesterday or last night. And the next thing I want to bring up is it's short, is the appreciation. I mean, I know I can say this. I like to say I do appreciate the city for down through the years for allowing me and allowing us. 'Cause I know this council is city business, but if it comes to Addisville to me, it's city business. And with the 500 or 600 people we bringing in on our equipment program, it's already set for 26. There's new people come from everywhere. You got 5,000 viewers out there knowing about Addisville and coming. They keep calling about Addisville. And the thing that we are doing, there's no one in this council section that I can't ask to do anything. Our mission will be with chickens here, everybody. I ain't picked up no chicken in 5 years. That nigga all we got, I got it. I call her chief, I need you to count this for your honor, what you did. And it's taken care of, I'm on my knees, so I gotta talk to them about it. But when we come together like that, it's the office there. Sometimes I take things when they get on a proofread and everything, cause I got a flip on, they don't pick up things like. But they proofread it for me. There's little things that I appreciate the city of Addisville in this council. And with and they prove and everyone down here that on the park, you have people down here park. You know, and I didn't want to this place. But this, and I'm saying the city of Addisville, how they participate and how they help. And that needs to be said from me. What we're doing. Ms. Mary, y'all we on the program now. Everybody on the program now is already said. It's full. It's a good day. But in God always bless it. So this is something I need to say about the city of Addisville. Cause whatever he says, Cook Man plays, but Cook Man plays in Addisville.
All right.
That's what they gonna come. That's what they come to, Addisville. That's all I have to say about it. I appreciate you. And I'm gonna continue to do what I need to do, and I need y'all help, and I'll let y'all know what I need y'all to do. I'm gonna come to y'all at any time and never been turned down.
Hey, we appreciate you. You doing how many years?
18.
Okay, you got to say that part. So I want you to
Well,
say it
people
loud.
folks already know.
That's it.
You know,
So he was doing this long. I mean, I even remember my granddad was living there. He went down there too. So it's been a long stretch, and now we looking for 18 months.
I'm sitting there today, and man brought me from Garden, Alabama. Said I want to participate in this right here. He said I want to bring you something to give away. He bought me from Garden, Alabama, a brand new washing machine in a box, Maytag, to give away.
But
Yeah, okay. We're gonna be all right, y'all. See, I mean, we're gonna come with some with the ambulance, something gonna come through. You know, we got people everybody put their heads together. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna come up with something.
all right, I just said a motion to adjourn. All those in favor, let me know by saying aye.
Ah.
Yeah, opposed?